Hey everyone, I am back again for another video. In this one, I'm going to show you how to make $100 per day with Twitter. That's very easy, very simple, and you can outsource all of the work. But we're going to get to that in a second. First of all, I want to give you a quick update on what's going on in my life. Right now, I'm in Koh Lanta, Thailand, which is a beautiful and peaceful island. Next up, I'm going to Bali, which I've never gone to before in my life. If you've ever been to Bali or you have some recommendations on where I should stay, please let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be off there in a couple days. Now for the video for what we're going to be talking about today, I want to teach you how to make some real easy money by using Twitter and by using ClickBank, okay? It's a very simple process, and then at the very end, I'm going to show you a way that you can actually take the time out of it too, so that you can make good money pretty easily without having to do any work by outsourcing it to somebody else, okay? Now, the first thing I want you to do is go to the ClickBank marketplace. And what I want you to find is good ClickBank products that people have an irrational sort of passion or reason to purchase them. So usually that means some kind of significant problem that people need to overcome. Now, if you can't think of something, I'm going to give you a few that I'm going to be talking about in this video. So one, for example, would be shyness. Shyness is a problem that people have that a lot of people very passionately want to get rid of that problem and overcome it. Another great one is smoking. There's a bunch of people that want to be able to quit smoking. We're going to be talking about that later as well. And then, of course, there are life skills like learning languages, learning the piano, which are always going to be very, very popular and going to have a huge market for them, right? Now, I want you to go to the marketplace and I want you to find products like the ones that I just talked about. So products where people have a very significant reason to want to solve their problem. Okay. Now, once you find those, and the first one we're going to look at is called shyness. So just overcoming shyness. You're going to find products that are going to compensate you by giving people these solutions to their problems. So this one, for example, you make $50 per sale that you make, and it's a guide on how to overcome shyness, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into Twitter. And I have some that are pre-done here, but I'm going to go from scratch so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. So you're going to log into Twitter, and the next thing that you're going to do is we're going to be using the Twitter search bar. So you want to come up to the top right here, right where it says search Twitter, okay? What we want to do is we want to look for keywords that people would be putting in their status if they wanted to be overcome shyness. So somebody who had a problem of shyness, first of all, there's a good chance that at some point they'd be mentioning shyness into their Twitter status, right? So we want to search for people's Twitter statuses. So we're going to start here just by saying shyness, okay? And you want to put quotations around it. So when you put quotations around it, it means that your keyword is exactly word for word going to be shown in their status. Now, because it's only a one-word keyword, it's going to be showing either way. But in general, this is the best practice to go with, is use quotations around the keyword that you want to use, okay? The next thing that you want to do is just click a little space there and put a minus command, okay? You want to put the minus command, and then you want to put HTTP:// okay? Now, the reason why we're putting minus and then this HTTP:// is because what it's going to do is it's going to leave out any statuses that have a link in them, okay? Now, the reason we want to remove statuses that have a link in them is because usually when people are marketing something, they have a link that they're sending people off to, right? But if they include the keyword and they don't have a link, then it's more likely that this person is not actually selling anything. They're just either complaining or upset or venting about the problem that they have, okay? So we're going to put shyness as our keyword, and then the negative link command there to get rid of backlinks. And then we're just going to scroll through here, and we're going to see people that are having issues with being too shy. Now, so right away here, 3 from the very top, we have the first candidate here. So we have a person that's saying, I really need to overcome my shyness. Now, do you think that this is somebody that would benefit or would at least be interested in a product to overcome shyness, right? Of course they would, right? Now it gets even better than this, because when you reply to this person, not only does this person see that reply, but all of their followers can see that reply as well. So you can actually get these replies in front of a good number of people. So what you're going to do now is you're just going to take that ClickBank product that we had there, and I think I accidentally deleted it, or no, it's right here. Okay, so we're just going to click on the promote button when we're on ClickBank. And when we get to promote, it's going to ask us for our account nickname. So you just need to know your account nickname for ClickBank. If you don't have that already, sign up for an account at ClickBank. It's very easy. They'll give you an account nickname, and you just want to put it in this box and then click on create. This is going to give you your backlink, right? Now the thing here is that this backlink is way too big, it's way too ugly, and it's gonna scare people away. So the first thing that you wanna do is you actually wanna go to a link shortening service. A good link shortening service that very, very common is called Bitly. Okay, so if you do a Google search for Bitly, you're gonna find it as the first result. It's one of the main link shorteners that you can use. So you're just gonna click on create a Bitlink. You're gonna paste in the long link that you have there, and then you're just gonna click on create, okay? Once you've created, you're just gonna copy that link that Bitly generates. So we're gonna copy that link there. Now we have our link, okay? So now we just have to go into Twitter here, and we need to reply to people that have problems with shyness, and just send them a reply and say, okay, well, I hear you. I used to struggle with shyness myself. This guide really helped me out. And then I have my Bitlink, okay? So now when I put this short little status that I'm going to reply to this person with, she's gonna see this reply, and her followers are gonna be able to see this reply as well. And I just do that simple little tweet. Tweets don't have to be really long, they can be really short. And I'm just gonna go through here and find other people that are struggling with shyness, okay? People often mistake my shyness for rudeness, okay? So this person may or may not be interested in shyness, but you can still reply, give them a shot. My shyness has ruined so many opportunities for me. Again, a great opportunity. We have somebody here that has a problem that they desperately want a solution for, and we can direct them to a solution that's gonna help them and make affiliate commissions in the process. That sucks to hear. That used to happen to me. Here's a program that turned my shyness around. Okay, and then I have my backlink again here. Boom, tweet, and we're done. Okay, now the beautiful thing here is that we don't just need to stick to one keyword. So if you found a good product that converts pretty well, and it's going to basically solve people's problem that they're looking for a solution for, what you can do is, instead of sticking to just one keyword, now we can actually go on to Twitter, and instead of just going with shyness, which was our first keyword that we looked at, we can now do a keyword like stop being shy, okay? Now when we do stop being shy, we're gonna find a whole new whack of tweets from people with this keyword. So it's gonna bring us a whole new whack of fresh new tweets that we can reply to. So we have this one here. Honestly, if I could just stop being shy for 20 minutes, that would be great. So we can see again, we have a Twitter status from somebody that really wants to solve their problem with shyness. Again, these are laser targeted people that are looking for a solution to their problem. So again, we could reply to this person and give them another message of why they should overcome shyness. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that people make with this is they just copy and paste the same tweet over and over again. That is going to lead problems in the long run. It's not a good idea. It really doesn't take that long once you get into the flow and the hang of this to just create simple little unique sentences every time that you talk to a new person. And you're going to sound a lot more real and feel a lot more genuine when you do that. And especially sometimes if they have their name mentioned in their Twitter handle, you can actually address them by their name, which means that they know that you're talking to them personally and not just auto blasting this out to a bunch of different people, right? Now, there are other great examples of people that have significant problems that they want to overcome. Shyness and introversion is just one of them. Another great example is quitting smoking. Quitting smoking is a serious problem that a lot of people have. If you do quit smoking with that keyword command that I talked about earlier, which is quotations around your keyword and then minus http:// you're going to find, look at these tweets here. So trying to quit smoking again today. I only had 2 wish me the mental power to stop. So right as our second tweet, we have somebody right away that is very, very passionate about solving their problem. So now we can just go to the ClickBank marketplace, find a product on smoking, which there's definitely going to be one on here. Okay, and we're going to find one that we like. So quit smoking magic. This one looks pretty good. We're going to click on promote. We're going to get our ClickBank link. We're going to go into Bitly. Okay, and when we go back into Bitly, create a new bit link, paste our long link in, click on create. It's going to give us our Bitly link. Come back here, boom. We have our affiliate link with Bitly. Now we can just go into quit smoking, reply to this guy and say, the smoking addiction is hard to break. Here's what worked for me. And then I have my link. That's it, okay? Now, not only is he going to see this, all of his followers are going to see this as well, right? Now, this is pretty powerful. If you do this for a good, like an hour per day or whatever, you can get a good amount of sales that way. And it can be well worth your time, especially if you're looking for some quick startup cash. But if you want to do this where it doesn't involve your time, because you know that I'm a huge advocator of getting time taken out of your business so that you can actually outsource these things. What you can do to make this really easy is you can go to a website like that where you can outsource this work to other people. So a great example of that is a website called onlinejobs.ph. This PH for the domain extension here is because this site is based in the Philippines. So this is where you hire Filipino workers that in a lot of cases, because they're very well educated in the Philippines, they have good English speaking ability in a lot of cases. They can speak and write fluently in English, but because the economy there is not as expensive, basically they have cheaper prices for goods and services, people work for a lot smaller prices. So you can just post a job here where you just say data entry, looking for fluent English speakers, very simple. We have our description, charge $5 per hour. Can you imagine how many Twitter replies you could get a Filipino worker to write in an hour? You're talking about dozens upon dozens of these replies, and you only need to make one sale every few hours to make back that $5. So this is a huge opportunity, right? Now, if you want to make this as easy as possible, because when you get new workers, you want them to just have a simple job that they don't need to struggle and waste time figuring out how they're going to do things. The best thing you can do, first of all, is send them to this video. This video will explain exactly what you're looking for them to do, right? Quotations minus http://. This video explains it all. In addition to that, it's very, very useful if you give them a template to just copy and paste from. That takes the whole guesswork out, that takes the majority of the time work out so that they can be as efficient as possible and your money can be spent as well as possible. So what I would do if I were you is I would create a Word document where you just talk about what your topic is so you know what they have to talk about. You give them the link to the product that you're going to promote as your solution to that problem, to that topic. And then you just give them the keywords that they can copy and paste. So I put this minus http:// after every keyword so that if I'm hiring somebody to do this for me, all they have to do is select it, copy it, and then put it into the Twitter search bar, come back, copy the affiliate link, and then come up with replies for each keyword on the list. So this is a pretty easy method that you can either do yourself or you can outsource for a few dollars per hour to somebody from a different area of the world. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, give it a thumbs down. I use your feedback to learn what videos to make in the future. If you have suggestions about what you want to see in the future, let me know in the comment section below. And of course, if you haven't done so already, then subscribe to my YouTube channel.